I want to show you a product that I use for window glass. I use a lot of products. This is one that I happen to like a lot. This is from Gallery Glass, but this particular one is called Clear Frost. And what it does is instead of spraying dull coat on it when I'm done, it already comes just as if I had sprayed dull coat on it. This is the way that I use this product. I squeeze a little out like that. These here, Michael's actually sells these, or hobby store. I've gotten these at Michael's. This here, Michael's used to carry, but now I've got to get it from Amazon. But this will last you a long time. The way that I do this here, rather than squeezing it from the bottle, I think it makes too much. It's going to be too thick. It'll go past the mullions and it'll be messy. I take this little micro and I just start putting it on the little squares rather than the whole thing. By doing this, and if you get up on the side too, it'll help glue the window in. By doing this, it'll actually be a lot neater when you're done. It won't flow past the mullions of the window and look like a mess. I think I've used different products. I've used canopy glue before, which works okay, but the trouble with the canopy glue I found, well, for me anyway, was that it would get air bubbles in it. And what I like about the gallery glass is I really don't have problems with getting air bubbles into the mixture. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking a little bit here on the end of that, and then I'm just putting it, just kind of moving it around just so that it grabs the edge of another piece of the gallery glass, and you'll cover the whole mullion. That's really all you have to do. That's about as thick as you really want it. You do any thicker and it'll bleed through. I also don't set this down on anything. So what I usually do on my piece is I'll take a couple of these modified clothes hangers and I'll do this. This way you'll get a little air in between. It'll dry. This stuff here will dry in about maybe 15-20 minutes. It'll really start to dry, or you can put it under a lamp and it'll dry even quicker. And that's really the way I do it. And the only other thing I want to say, I just started making these videos, is one of the best things that I got for my workbench is this glass here. I went to the local glass company where I live, and they made the kind of glass that would go on a tabletop. It's ultra flat, obviously, because it's glass. You can put pictures below it, give you a little inspiration. The other thing is, no matter what you get, you spill paint on it, you can take a razor blade, a little Windex, and it'll clean right up and get ready for your next project. So this here, I think, is one of the best tools that you can have for your workbench. I appreciate you guys watching these videos that I started to make. Keep modeling.